Hello and welcome to another Grand Arena Championship. I'm Heathen13 and this is Season 28, Week 1, Round 1. So, for the first time in 7 months, we are back to 3v3 and I don't remember anything. I want to apologize for not posting videos lately. Life has been a little hectic, work has been a little crazy, home life's been a little crazy, and I had to cut somewhere and it was making videos. I ended up with the worst season ever last season in GAC. I went 4-8, and even though 3 of those losses were because I didn't sign up for week 2, of the 9 I played, I still went 4-5. So really bad season. As you can see in my skill ranking, I am just barely holding on to Kyber 2 at this point. Hopefully, I have dropped far enough at this point that I will get matchups that I can handle, because I was really struggling at the end of that season, not playing very well, and part of that is just not being able to devote the time that I'm used to devoting. But hopefully 3v3 will be a new animal and I will be able to do better. I'm worried though that 3v3 is actually going to be way harder than 5v5 because the GL disparity is so much more glaring in 3v3 matches. It's one thing to take on somebody with 6 GLs when you only have 3 in 5v5 and have off-meta counters to be able to do that. But in 3v3, it is really hard to pull off more than 1 or 2 off-meta counters in one GAC match. So for now, my pod looks manageable. We'll see where I'm at. I think I have on my hands an efficiency match for this first round. And my opponent for this match is Dark Koopa. So let's look at the matchup. Alright, taking a look at the hotbot overview, and I have almost all of the green on my side. I think I am actually a pretty clear favorite in this match, so I'll be really upset with myself if I can't pull out the victory. Comparing the stats, and my opponent, lifetime banners in the old system was only 600,000. I don't think he played very much, probably kind of a casual player, so maybe that works to my advantage, because he probably didn't play 3s very much back in the old system. Comparing the stats, and like I said, I have the advantage almost across the board. I have almost 150 million more total GP. Although my opponent does have the higher top 80 and top 65 GP. I've got about 30 more Zetas. I have more Omicrons. I've got quite a bit more speed. And I actually have the Gear 13 advantage. Looking at mods, and I have a really big advantage on my opponent, both in total number of 6-dot mods and in every category of mods with speed secondaries. Finally getting to the relics, and my opponent does have the advantage here, which is to be expected, but not by a ton. He's only got about 50 more total relic levels than me, and the disparity, even at the top end, isn't crazy big. Looking at GLs, and we both have 3, although my Jedi Master Kenobi does not have the ultimate yet. I was about 1 day away from unlocking it, so I will have it next week. But it is kind of refreshing to have an equal number of GLs as my opponent. Finally, on key characters, most of the things here lean in my favor again. My opponent does not have Maul. He hasn't worked on his Gideon or on his Bad Batch really at all. The one thing in his favor is his Piet is Relic 9, so his Executor is going to be a little faster than mine, although I put my Executor on defense, so we'll see if that comes into play at all. And we are sitting here, and it's not the middle of the night, so I'm going to get to do my attacks. I will be first, though. My opponent's waiting, obviously, until I go, which is totally fine. Let me show you what I did for defense. Down at the bottom, I tried to make it as tough as I could, but still keep most of my good teams, including all of my GLs. So we've got a Mon Mothma team. That's pretty weak. We've got Shock and the Clones. We've got CLS with Chupio and 3PO. We've got a Padme team and the Qui-Gon Jinn squad. Up top, we've got another weak squad in Night Sisters. We've got the Hux squad, some Geos. There's Grievous and a Dengar Boba Omicron Zam squad. Then in the back, we've got Fin Fin Po, we've got a Rolo Cholo squad, we've got Bam, and then GL Newt and Maul. So most of the teams on defense are fairly easy. I think he's going to get through without too many problems. But I did throw in a couple like the Maul squad, like Newt, to possibly trip him up. We'll see. My ships are what I've been going with lately. Executor, but then the Empire and Radis. By putting Radis on defense, I know it's a pushover, but it allows me to keep my Malevolence, my Negotiator, my Home One, and my Finalizer all for offense, which makes me feel a lot better about clearing my opponent's ships in most cases. So what am I up against? I actually thought he might put a GL on defense, but he didn't, at least in the front. Here's his own Rolo Cholo, some Lando wedged bigs. We got his own Mon Mothma, a Bosk squad, and a Sidious. And then down here on the bottom, we got Qui-Gon, Shot Clones, some Geos that are much better than mine, a Dooku team, and Grievous. So he kind of went with the same strategy as me, put down some tough teams that will probably steal some banners, but kept his big hitters for offense. I think I found myself in an efficiency match, and hopefully we can come out on top. So like always, we will start here on the bottom, try and open up the back, see what's back there. I'm going to actually go ahead and use one of my Galactic Legends here in the front to take out Qui-Gon Jinn. I think I have some other options, but I don't want to risk it. Again, I think I'm in an efficiency match, and I really don't think he had 3 GLs all in the back. So I think I can spare 1 here. That leaves me 2 for the back if I need them. And if he put all 3, then we might be in trouble. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't, like I said, I don't think he put 3 in the back. We've got Cat and Kenobi, and I'm going to bring Mace. I don't know that I even need Mace, but we will bring him all the same, and we'll see how it goes. So we hand this over to Cat, and Cat kills Anakin. And we'll just keep calling. I'm kind of stuck behind Mace's, whatever you call that thing is. But he'll be dead soon, I think. There we go. And that will do it. Which brings me to the Shot Clones. I was actually really tempted. I saw somebody's counter as I was trying to re-acclimate myself to 3v3. I saw somebody do a counter where they used just a solo Kylo Ren against this squad. But the Shock and the Rex that I'm facing is higher relic than what they were facing. I'm a little too nervous to do it. So we're going to take the tried and true, just go Han and Chewie with Wedge and hope that is enough to get through this. We're going to see if we can kill Shock right off the bat. And of course we could not. But we'll clear all those buffs. And then we'll go after Shock. Almost. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go and kill Rex and force the sacrifice, even though that will make Super 5s. I don't think Super 5s is as scary as, or Super Rex rather. I was really hoping to get him before he did his aerial assault. Well, that was a okay plan, but didn't work out well. So that's pretty bad for an efficiency match to be that inefficient. Now we got these well-reliced Geos, and so we're going to take in a Vader team. It's an EP Mara Vader team. So hopefully even if EP stalls a little, or if Vader stalls a little rather, EP and Mara will have enough to have his back. But in essence, it's the same kind of counter that I would do if I was in 5s. That yeah, it's not going well, but it's not going horrible. We're gonna try and stun. There we go. That way he doesn't get to get a big hit off on me. Throw that. And we'll see if we can machine gun GBA down a little bit. Almost. There we go. Alright, that worked well. And then next up is Dooku. And I think I've decided I'm going to try Troopers here. I don't know if that's the greatest option, but it's the one I'm going with. I toyed around with the idea of maybe going with Traya instead, but decided Troopers would be the way to go. I have no rhyme or reason to my organization here. I need to figure out some other better way because I have no idea where my teams are. There they are. Alright, so we've got Veers and Piet and Dark, and I do need to get more relic levels on Dark for sure. We're actually going to go straight after Droideka first because I am a little worried that he's going to get in damage immunity and then I won't be able to kill them easily. So that worked out fine. Now we need to go ahead and get Confuse on him, or Daze rather, so that Dooku stops countering me. And I'm low on turn meter, so I'm going to pump my turn meter up. We've almost lost a stack of Dark Trooper, but not yet. So, oh, come on. Okay, that was alright. Lost a couple banners, but I'm alright with that. And against Grievous, we'll go with the tried and true Jedi Knight Revan here. Part of me wants to just Wampa this, but again, I don't know what's in the back yet. So I could be totally overkilling this stuff, although I'm not being super efficient. So I guess, what does it matter if I'm overkilling or not, I guess. But we're going to just go, do I want to just go straight after Grievous? Can I kill him quick enough? Part of me thinks I can. I probably should have checked, and I didn't really look. So I'll go after B2, just in case I don't have the DPS to get him down right away. I think I'll be regretting that decision, but... Oh, he's not even marked anymore. That's not good. That's alright. We'll get him down. We're not doing really much of any damage to Grievous, so knock a couple down on B1 so he hits a little less hard. You know what? Part of me wants to go after B1 now. Kind of just... Yeah, let's do this. This is going to be different, but he's the one that really fuels this whole team in terms of pumping out the damage. So even though this is not ideal at all, and I've already burned my savior, and if they go after Jolie, I'm in real trouble. So we're going to heal Jolie up. I think that was the right move. Alright, let's go after Grievous until he forces me to go after B2. Now let's keep going after Grievous. I'm not going to get hardly any protection back. That was dumb. I tried to spread buffs while they had buff immunity. I'm telling you, I am really rusty at 3s. I don't really remember how any of this stuff works. Let's clear all that. Let's call him and see if we can get anything back. Not great. Alright, hopefully all of that caution in the front lets me get a lot of undersizes done in the back. So we got Newt, we got a Bassi team, an EP team. Well, we're going to have a lot of solos, at least back here. So, let's go ahead and get some of those solos out of the way. This will be Nest. And on some of these solos, I'm just gonna hit auto and fast forward. All right, one down. Next up. All right, and again. I think I'm safe to do this as a solo. I was really trying to think if there was anything in here that could really do me in. And maybe if they were higher relic, I wouldn't try it, but at they're all gear 12. So I won't do a solo here. We'll take a full group in for this Newt squad. And we're going to go with the Bosk team with Mando and Grief. I need to get some gear on Mando. My biggest issue with my bounty hunters usually is them not surviving after the first kind of volley, after I get my contract, and then for whatever reason Mando gets killed and I lose it from there. So definitely something I need to work on. Cleanse that. We're not going to pay that. We're so close to our contract. We need to get a taunt up though. That's what we need. There we go. We need 2 more hits. Oh. See, like that. Mando goes down and now I might fail this. And if I fail it, then I probably lose this match. Well, that sucks. At this point, I'm kind of just ignoring or up until that point, I was ignoring the extortion. But now that it's gone, I will pay it off. That is a bummer. Just like I was saying, I need to get more gear on my Mando. Now Bosk is just gonna tank it all, and Soldier doesn't have enough to kill my guys. The question is, do I have enough to kill him? I think I do, but make sure I'm topped off. Make sure I'm all healed up. Swarm it for a kill. Alright, well, that kind of was a bummer. This last one, this is scary too. EP Mara with Royal Guard, this is a good squad, but I saved GLs and don't have anywhere else to use them really, so we'll take Jedi Master Luke with Ayla and Basti. I think I can do better than that. I think I can go with... No, I think this will be fine. I'm going to save my Jedi Knight Luke for a different team. So, I think this is alright. Maybe I should have gone with a Basti lead so that I would have extra... I'd have extra protection and tenacity and whatnot so that they wouldn't get any kind of debuffs out, but it's looking like this is working fine. I guess I didn't really have anything to worry about. Let's play whack-a-mole with Ayla, keep sending around to stun if we can. Looks like I'm missing a little protection off Basla, but that's okay. Oh, I got it all back, I think. Alright, so the back is done. Let's go up to the top. And we actually saved a little too much for offense. Again, didn't want to go undersize or anything, or, you know, mess up in any way. So we're going to go against this Sidious Maul Sith Eternal, or Sith Empire Trooper, rather. And we'll go with my Jedi Knight Luke. Do I need Old Ben in here, I wonder? I guess it can't hurt. I mean, it could hurt. He could die. Part of me thinks that Jedi Knight Luke alone with Hermit Yoda would be enough. I think that would be enough, honestly. I think I can two-man it. Maybe I'm being overconfident. Again, I don't really remember what we were doing. So, part of me is kind of winging it. My biggest concern is just the damage immunity from, or healing immunity rather, from Sidious. But he hits so hard against tanks that I knew the trooper wouldn't be a big deal, and I just figured it should work fine, and it looks like it will. Doesn't look like I'll get protection back, but still a 57. Alright, so this Bosk squad, we will take the very traditional JTR team with the droids. And I think this should work fine. Again, I know I keep saying that, but it's kind of true. Like, I'm not really sure what is going to work and what is not. Alright, so we'll get to go. The plan here is kill IG, and then we'll work on Bosk, and then we'll take Dengar out last. And in the meantime, we will... Let's do this so he can't... Oh, stupid. Dengar's there. He can't stealth. I was going to try and hide BB-8. My BB-8's still only gear 12. So, very squishy. And it seems like they're just fixated on going after them. Let me see if I can get a stun on Dengar. Nice. Stop going after BB-8. We'll get Illuminated Destiny. Hopefully we'll get our protection back on BB-8 here in a second. Assuming we don't kill him too quickly. Oh, man, and he stunned him. Now we need health and protection back, which is not going to happen. Yeah. Bummer. And I'm not going to try and go around and get all the way to another one. That won't happen. So, bummer. Alright, well, we got 3 teams left. We'll go after Lando with DR. Part of me thought just to try and do this with a solo Malik, but again, a little scared. I think one drop battle might be enough to lose the match. So, I don't know. It's really hard to gauge banners. The banners counts are different. There's so many teams, 15 teams. And I guess just a clean victory works for me. But on these last 2, we will do solos. Got SLKR here for this one. I will Wampa the other one, and then we'll be done with that. We'll poke Kyle Katarn, rip through, and should be able just to polish her off, almost. Alright. Finally, the Wampa. We'll smash it, get our protection back. I'm a little worried. They hit really hard, but oh man, this could be bad. Let's kill her so she can't hit that anymore. Ooh, goodness gracious. This is dicey, guys. Dicey. Okay, well, we're gonna do it, but maybe I should have done SLKR here and the Wampa against Mon Mothma. This was really, really dicey, but it worked. All right, well, all in all, I'm, I guess, okay with that ground performance. Since I was able to do 5 solos, I was able to recover some banners. So out of 15 teams, I lost a total of 12 banners, which is, you know, not amazing. I think I could have done better, but I mean, it could have been worse. He did put the Executor on defense. Okay, so he has Executor, Home 1, and kind of a garbage team. So we'll go in with the Malevolence first after this Executor. If it doesn't work, I'll take in my Negotiator to try and clean it up. We're going to finalizer the Home 1, and we'll have my own Home 1 to pick up this other Tarkin fleet. So let's give it a whirl. Now I'm going to save Sunfact for the Negotiator because I prefer him on that squad if I'm trying to counter the Executor. But I need to pick up the Ebon Hawk, and I think that's good. We'll go with that. Feels like ships are the defining thing oftentimes. So we will be hopeful. That was not a good thing. We're going to cleanse that stuff off. And we'll throw some buzz droids over here. And we'll do some more buzz droids with some... Only got 1 of the 2 assists. That's a bummer. And I'm not going to put Buzzies out because he's just going to cleanse them with his next attack. Come on, Spy. Get me what I want. Nope, didn't get the right one. So that was really unlucky. Let's get our attack here before that. Nice, he chose the other person to assist. Let's get him down. Let's get him down. Alright, so we at least took out 1 ship. I'm not going to put Buzzies. He's just going to cleanse them off. There goes my Spy. Let's see if we can get Cad Bane out of here too. We'll bring him in. Do I have any breach up? There's no breach, so there's no point in trying to do ability block on Houndstooth. Oh, that was dumb. I didn't realize I hit it before I remembered that I already had Buzz Droids up. So that was dumb. Alright, let's see if I can survive long enough to get to my ultimate. Cad Bane's gone too now. Nice. Again, just gotta survive long enough to get to that ultimate. We will put this over here. Now we can get that up. Oh, he didn't actually... There was no breach on the field that time either, but it still worked. So that's good. Come on, guys. Survive. Survive, survive. We got 1 more. There we go. Alright, so we're going to actually go full on in on the Houndstooth. Because if I got to clean this up, not having him around makes such a big difference. And we got our last ship coming in. Excellent. And excellent. Alright, I like a one-shot. Excellent, 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 excellent. So it feels weird to take my finalizer against his home 1 because I have my Negotiator. But I feel really, really good about that counter. So do I still do that? No, let's take Negotiator. It doesn't really make sense, honestly, to do the other mean, it's like this counter was made to kill home one. So we're just going to go in with that. And hope I don't eat my words here. That this was somehow going to be easier. Alright, so they do their thing, and we will do our thing. We're going to go after the Y-Wing. Now we're going to see if we can get buff immunity on Biggs while we take the Y-Wing out. Get the turn meter going. Still got our taunt up. Need to get Biggsy out of here. I think I'm going to go with this. I don't really need to heal yet, and I'd rather have the big hit so I can start working on the Falcon. Close. It's alright. It's gonna let me bring in mine in order to my Plo in order to heal up. Maybe not. I think I'm just gonna kill him off. Alright, we'll take that. And that leaves me this garbage here that he put out. And again, hopefully I am not eating my words. And let's get my tank. We'll bring all of these. I don't love only bringing one reinforcement. There's too many things that could go wrong on ships. So even if I lose some manners because I'm not going light, I'm okay with that. Especially since I was able to get a one-shot off on their Houndstooth. Oh, what am I doing? The cruise ship is so dark. I thought it was stealthed, but it really wasn't. That was just dumb. That's okay. We will come in here and my Kylo will wreck them. Good. We're gonna miss. It's alright. We'll go ahead and bring in our tank. And maybe I shouldn't have done that. That was kind of dumb. I should have just called the assist with my capital ship, but that's okay. Let's see if we can just take him out. Oh, so close. Let's get him out this time. And one more hit. Now we'll do the assist. Done. And that is it for me. I have no idea if this is a good score, but I got 2055. I think it was pretty good. We didn't drop a battle. Like I said, only dropped 12 banners total on the ground. And then lost like 10-ish banners on the Executor, but got it down in 1. So if he's going to beat me, he is going to really earn it. He is going to have to be really efficient to do it. So we'll see. I will anxiously await how my opponent does, and I will let you know when the round is over. All right, we're back, and the round is over, and we did secure the win. Let me show you what happened. My opponent attacked one time down here at the bottom against my Qui-Gon Jinn squad. They killed Qui-Gon Jinn. Apparently, my Jedi Knight Anakin wrecked them, and they stopped. They knew at that point they couldn't win, so they didn't attack anymore. Unfortunate. If the shoe was on the other foot for me, I think I would have kept playing just so that I could practice the 3v3 counters. But like I said in the beginning of the video, it looked like my opponent was kind of a casual GAC player to begin with. So I understand not putting in the effort if the rewards are not going to be there. So I want to say thank you to Dark Koopa for the match. Thank you for setting a defense and letting me ease my way back into 3v3. And I want to say thank you all for watching. I hope to be back in a more regular basis, posting videos for each of my matches. So with that, I will see you again in next round.